What's up? John Mez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. I'm in Venice, Italy, and I'm inside for these videos. It's a bit of a rainy day. There's actually some pretty cool flooding in the Piazza San Marco, which was pretty cool. But anyway, I thought I'd do a video about something I've been kind of thinking about a little bit, and I saw a good example of this as I've been passing through Italy. Of a bunch of guys selling some stuff, a bunch of Indian guys that are selling some stuff all throughout the kind of touristy areas of Italy. And I was thinking about how this equates to a problem that some of you have brought up with some of the philosophy that I extol here on this channel, which is, I think the best way to say it is to say that I say a lot of times that hard work is the answer, right? I mean, we've got a hard work playlist on doing hard work. And I talk about the value of doing hard work and success. And I talk about how, the victim mindset and privilege doesn't really exist. And it doesn't even matter if it does exist because you got to play the hand you're dealt. And, sometimes there's a lot of resistance to that. And a lot of people say one thing that I haven't really been able to give a good answer to until today, but I think I've got some thoughts on this, and I'll probably talk about this again at a different time in the future. But the problem that people say with what I'm saying here is they often say that hard work does not guarantee success. There's a lot of people that are working really hard at McDonald's or whatever, or as a janitor, and they work hard their whole lives. My uncle, my granddad, my pop worked really, really hard at the steel mill every single day, and he just barely made it by, right? Or whatever it is. There's a lot of my father was an insurance salesman, and he busted ass, and he just never quite made it, and he just lived poor his whole life. But he was such a hard worker, working 12-hour days every day, and there's some truth to that. There is some truth to that because, and I think this is the thing, like, I never said it's just hard work. I said the secret weapon that you can use is to outwork everyone, but you got to be doing the right thing. And that's the thing that matters. It's like, it's like putting your ladder up against the correct wall or not, right? You can climb up the ladder. You can build a fortress, right? But if you do it in the wrong place, if you put the ladder up against the wrong wall, well, it's not going to do much good, right? And there's better walls to put ladders up against, right? I mean, this is how it goes. So I saw these guys, these Indian guys that are selling stuff. It's all over Italy. It's kind of annoying. They're like push stuff in your face, and they're give roses and then try to make you pay for it, and and try to sell you water and all this kind of stuff. And in one part of my mind, I'm like, wow, okay, this is pretty fucking annoying. But and in the other part of me, I'm saying, well, these guys are hustling, right? Maybe I should like cut them some slack. I mean, at least they're doing something. There's some guy begging for money, and they're actually like selling water for €1 or whatever. They have these little plastic like goo things that they throw, and they like splat like these pigs, and they splat down flat, and then they come back up, right? And then of course you see, I mean, you've seen these if you've seen throughout a lot of cities, people do this stuff, and at nighttime they shoot these things up in the air and they glow and they come down, right? I've even seen them in San Diego, that kind of stuff. But anyway, these guys, they're selling the same shit, right? They're doing it the same way, right? And so they're working hard, but they're not doing well, right? Especially the guy, poor guy with the stupid squishy pig throwing it at the ground as people walk by him like 5 times. I don't think he sold one the whole day, right? For €1 or whatever it is. I mean, and they're getting whatever they can for it, right? You can negotiate them down, and it's just ridiculous. They're up in everyone's face. So they're kind of working hard. I mean, they're hustling. They're out there talking to as many people as possible, trying to sell their stuff, the selfie sticks, right? Okay, but here's the thing, and I hate to use the whole working smart thing, because it's not just about working smart. It's doing the right thing and doing it in the right way. Hard work is it's sort of the. How can I put this? It's like hard work gives you like linear progress, right? Linear, right? If you're familiar with math terms, right? And, doing things the right way gives you exponential, right? But you still got to have that push. Like hard work is sort of like the push, right? The engine, and you can rev that engine up, but not only, but here we go. Oh, it just dawned on me. Okay, here we go. Hard work, engine. Okay. Then you've got two other elements. You've got the gears, okay, and you've got the direction, the steering, right? So if you think about a bike, right, pedaling a bike, hard work is pedaling the bike. The gears control how that work is leveraged. That's leverage, okay? And then the direction controls where you're going, right? And so those three elements together are important, right? Now, you can overcome a lot of stuff in life with hard work, right? This is why I say, like, if you even have just a little bit of leverage, if you even just have your gear just right, okay, and you're heading in somewhat the right direction, a bunch of hard work can overcome a lot of other mistakes there, right? Hard work is something that you can always throw into something. If it's sort of working and you throw hard work on it, it's going to work a lot better, right? It's going to be more. It's going to give it more fuel, okay? But leverage will help you more. Getting in the right gear, going to the right direction, first of all, those are going to be more important overall. But that's why I say, like, you can always outwork someone, right? Sometimes I figured out shit, and I don't know if I'm doing it the best way, right? Like, when I was doing my Pluralsight courses, you can check out my story on Pluralsight, my whole saga there. I didn't know, but I knew that I could do a whole shit load of them, and I could put a bunch of hard work behind the thing, and it worked out. I mean, maybe it wasn't the best way to make courses, maybe it wasn't the most optimal, maybe whatever, it doesn't matter, but I did a lot of hard work, and that boosted me. I mean, I became a millionaire from just those things alone. I mean, earned a couple $1 million from just doing that, right? Just from doing a ridiculous amount of hard work. So hard work is good. It is the answer, but it's not the only answer. So again, back to these Indian guys selling this stuff here in Italy. What are they doing wrong? Well, let's think about this, okay? They're doing the hard work part, but have you considered, like, maybe, like, doing something else besides just selling that splatty pig or those selfie sticks, or trying to force roses into women's face and try to get the guy to pay for it? Like, what, or just selling water, right? Like, they're all selling the same stuff, right? So what if you thought about something different? What if one of these guys, you said, well, maybe I could, like, figure out something else to sell. Maybe I could sell a higher quality thing. Maybe I could, change the approach. Besides selling a different thing, right? Even a lot of the vendors, right? There's a lot of street vendors and whatnot, and you go in and they're all selling the same exact pastries, the same exact drinks, the same exact stuff. It's not unique at all. And so there's nothing that's, the hard work is sort of capped, it's limited. So what if you thought about selling something else? And here's the other thing. It's like, so doing this, why not do it, first of all? And this is why a lot of you that are doing hard work are not successful. A lot of you're afraid, just like those guys that are those guys that are selling this stuff. You're afraid to try something new. Like, you see other guys selling these splatty pigs, okay? And you're like, well, splatty pigs and selfie sticks, that's what sells. So I'm going to buy those things and I'm going to sell those things. And there's not a lot of risk involved because you know that those things are going to sell, right? I mean, other people are selling them, they're having success. So you don't take the risk, you just throw a lot of hard work behind it, and you don't make much money. You don't do well. You do okay, you make it, right? You're hustling, but it doesn't work so well. But what if you took a risk? What if you tried something that maybe it's not going to sell, right? I mean, this is where entrepreneurship comes into play. This is where, I think a lot of people don't understand, like, they think life is unfair, as if life is supposed to be fair anyway. I mean, tell me that life is fair. Like, go into the fucking wilderness and tell the squirrel that gets, destroyed by the badger. I don't know, badgers eat squirrels? I think they do. If I were a badger, I'd fucking destroy squirrels. I'd just be like, climb up the tree, get those fuckers out, eat their nuts and whatever. But anyway, the deer that gets torn apart limb from limb by the bear and devoured, right? I mean, it's not fucking fair. Is it fair? Life isn't fair. World isn't fair. Let's not pretend like it's fair. But anyway, sidetracking there. But you see what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of you think that it's unfair. And what you're missing from the equation is, like, it's not just that, the Burger King, the guy working at Burger King and the CEO of the corporation, that they're both doing hard work and they both, and the Burger King guy's working harder. It's so unfair that he gets paid 500 times more than his employees or whatever. He's taking a lot of risk. I guarantee you may not see it, but the dude has taken a lot of risk in his career. That's the only way you get to these positions. It's the only way that you make a lot of money, right? There's always that risk element. So, I mean, it takes a lot of hard work as well. But, all things being equal, you give two people that are doing the same amount of hard work, and you put one of them is also leveraging and taking a lot of risk. That person is going to be a lot more successful. They're going to be able to fly a lot higher, right? So, and they may fall. They're going to hit things. It's going to hurt a lot more when they do fall, and they're going to take it because they're taking risks. That's what risk is, right? Sometimes you get burned. So there's that element of it. The other piece too, if you think about it with these guys, and again, I think we can apply this to all of our lives, is they're all doing the same approach. I'm walking by them and I'm thinking, man, I think I could sell a lot more roses than that guy, because I wouldn't just go up and shove a rose in some girl's face. I'd maybe pull the guy aside and be like, sir, can I talk to you for 1 second? I promise I won't take too much of your time. I noticed that you have this, come here. I noticed you have a very lovely lady there. Is that your wife? Is that your girlfriend? I'm impressed, sir. May I offer you this rose? I think it would make a lovely evening. Yeah, I would give it to you. And in fact, take the rose. And if you would like to give me something in exchange, fine. If not, just take the rose and have a nice evening. I don't know. That's just right there, right? I mean, there's some other approach, I think, than shoving a rose in someone's face. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe my approach wouldn't work, but I'd try it. And then I'd try a different approach. Then I'd say, I'd maybe do a tap dance, or I don't know what I would do, right? I would try a bunch of different things and see what works. The same thing with selling, the selfie sticks. Hey, just shoving a selfie stick in someone's face and saying, that's probably not the best approach either, right? There's probably some other way that's going to work better, but these guys are copying what the other ones are doing, which is somewhat successful. Right? Someone must be selling something, or maybe they just think they do, right? That they are. And that's the thing. It's like, are you doing this, right? Are you copying what is safe, right? Like the safe route, okay? Well, everyone else is going to college and getting a loan for college and getting their degree, and and then and their 401k, they got to save up for retirement, and then they got to work a regular 9-to-5 job. And I mean, Bob's putting in overtime. This is what you I need a BMW. I mean, this is what you do when you hit middle management, is you buy a BMW. That's what Bob does. I mean, that's what Joe did. I mean, I should do that too, right? Like a brainless robotic idiot, right? And so, yes, you're working hard, and yes, you're moving up, but not to the level that you want. Like, I did this video a while back on how everybody thinks they're going to be a rock star someday. Watch that video and, shatter your illusions because you're not getting there. You're not going to become rich. You're not going to make a lot of money. You're not going to become the CEO of the company unless you're taking the steps that are going to get you there. And it's not just grinding out the same shit. It's figuring out the plan. It's going the right direction. It's having the leverage. It's not doing the same shit that everyone else is doing, and that's the key thing here, is right. So just think about this. Don't do the same shit that everyone else is doing if you want to get better results. Sell something different, right? Take some risk. Go out there, take a different approach. Try different things. You're gonna fail a lot, yes, but just working hard. You're right. You guys are right when you said that. It's not enough, and I don't think I've ever promised that's enough. What I've promised you is that if you've got something that's working, and you fucking work your ass off, you can throw fucking gasoline on the fire, and you can make it work better. So, but you got to get something that's working first, right? And then you apply the accelerator. Then you press the accelerator button, and you move faster. But if you're going up the wrong hill and you're in the wrong gear, accelerating isn't gonna do much. It'll do something, but it's not gonna do much. All right, that's all I got for you today. Make sure you click the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.